not picking the phone? No, it's okay, like they may be busy. Sometimes people are busy in their work. I know they are busy all the time, especially when I am calling. But what can we do? How are you, by the way? Oh, and sometimes happens, sometimes we want to be friends with someone, but they don't want to be friends with us. Sometimes you're friend with someone and they don't want to be around you. Kind of life. Why don't they want? I don't know. Like you have to ask them, why don't they want to be my friend? Sometimes it's in our control. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes people just move on. I think like if someone doesn't want to be a friend, find someone who wants to be your friend. Like, instead of like running behind people who don't value us, find someone who values us. Yeah, sometimes even my friend is like busy all the time, like they don't want to be in touch with me, and they are only there whenever they need something. If they need something, they will call, or they will just show up at my house and asking me, "Oh my God, how are you?" But when I like want to talk, they are like busy. So I can understand, like sometimes we get friends which are not very nice. And then I like learned that we get friends based on the kind of person we are, you know, or vibe attracts or tribe, you know. There is a reason why people say that if you like want to know what kind of person they are, like look at how their friends behave, their friends is a good reflection of what kind of person they are, because people choose to be friends with someone similar to them, they like something similar common ground, and that's why they become friends. You don't just randomly go out and become friends with everyone. Like you are very selective on what kind of people you want in your life, what kind of people you want to be friends with. Yes. Maybe there is a reason why you don't like your current friends and want to be friends with those people. And you have to ask yourself, why do I want to be friends with them? Sometimes we just want to be friends with someone not because you like them, but because they are famous or rich. And then you feel that if you become friends with them, you will also become famous and rich. People like have a habit, during school days, college days, people generally try to be friends with the popular kids. Why? Not because they like those kids, but because they feel if they become friends with them, they will also become popular. You know. And when we grow old, we try to be friends with rich people in hopes that even if we will get rich. And in a way, it's true, like if you get in the circle, you will eventually start developing yourself in that way. Like if you get in the popular circle, you will automatically start behaving like those popular kids, and people will also start thinking you are very popular. Rich people also, like when you surround yourself with rich people na, your mindset also changes in a way where you are constantly thinking, I'm going to be rich, how I'm going to be rich, how did they do this, and there is always like you're continuously listening on how they like improve themselves, how they like earn their money. You get tips and ideas, like very good chance if you are surrounded by rich people all the time na, your friend circle, not like working with them, but as a friend, if you are with them na, you will slowly have a stronger desire to be rich, and you will also like find ways to get rich till you eventually like start increasing your income. But most of the times rich people don't want to be friends with poor people for the same reason, because lot of times the poor person is being friends with them to get something out of them, and even if the rich person is very good human being, they want to help people out, and they like, okay, I will be inclusive, I will be nice to poor people, I will be friends with them, and they will use it. I want this, and I actually need money for this, actually need money for that, and you will be giving them, and they will take. Not every person is very grateful. Like I have made friends where like I felt bad for the situation, and I used to like sometimes pay for their food and pay for like whenever they need something. But they are like take, and when I need something they won't be there you know so like this time rich people get scammed like this. Sometimes I'm not rich but sometimes when you have money na, and you are like giving someone money all the time, if you are someone who likes to share all the time na, then you will find people who kind of like to take money na, like take money. People will get an idea, okay, this person is very naive, this person gives me, so like they will take even more. So that is why people for their safety generally avoid this type of people. And if they became friends with a poor person na, they will generally be friends with someone who they can trust, someone who is not very greedy, who like takes, who is like grateful for them, to, and who is in a kind of has a potential in them. Like who may not be like very rich right now, but they have a very good skill set, intelligence to become rich. Like sometimes the friend can be an investment. Like I've like seen some videos where like the rich person is talking and they say that, or either they are like talking about uh, a childhood story, teenage story, where they were like struggling and they became friends with someone who they regarded as mentor, you know, like they were like under their shadow. And I had heard about Warren Buffett. I was like watching a video where he was talking about it. So like they use them as a mentor to learn from them, you know, and someone will make you close to them only when they see potential in you, like they feel that you are like a good person who is like capable, you know. Warren Buffett became friends with his mentor, like not exactly friend, but he was more of a disciple, but he was close to them to learn something from him, and like he improved his investment skills. He realized that just buying stocks is not enough, you have to like invest more into buying companies. This is like very technical stuff, and we don't have to like worry about buying companies and all, but we can still learn something from the people you surround ourselves with. And these people will only like want us around if they like feel good about us, like Warren Buffett was allowed near this person. I don't remember that mentor's name. Then they allowed him because they saw potential in Warren Buffett. They like trusted him. Like, any random person won't be allowed like near them. Now Warren Buffett won't like let anyone else come in his life, some random person, maybe some kid who he see potential in, someone who he trusts, maybe that kid can be allowed, but mostly they will like have a barrier. Even poor people, middle class people have a barrier. We won't allow everyone around us. You know. In high school, there are cliques. We are very selective of the kind of people we allow it to enter in our friend group. We don't allow everyone to enter in a friend group. If the friend is very very different than us, we will have problems with them. Like if you are a very studious group, and if you are very studious, everyone in your friend group studies a lot, takes studies seriously, and suddenly someone comes who doesn't like studying, we'll be very very defensive. We'll be like, no, this person doesn't study, this person will ruin us as well. They will distract us from our study, and they will like not like you. You'll be like, stay away, keep distance from us. They will like give you a cold shoulder because they don't feel that you are like connecting with them. Yeah, maybe that's why those kids didn't want to be friends with you, because you didn't like connect with them. You know. We like to like blame others, but sometimes the problem can be within us. Sometimes we are trying to get in with someone who we don't connect with. Sometimes you may like become friends with them, but you won't have much of a connection there. You'll be friends just for the sake of it. You are forcing yourself to be friends with popular kids simply because you want to be popular, not because you like them, and that is going to cause problem. You will, if you be friends with someone just for an agenda, then the friendship won't last, and you will feel very like irritated, and those people will also feel very irritated. You won't feel that bonding. Right now you should like find someone who you actually connect with, not just because they're like something special about them. And if you want to be connecting with someone or some group of people, you have to become like that. Like you have to show them that you are like that. Like if don't like to study, you are not a very studious person, then become studious. Become studious, like sit in library, read more, improve your like improve your studies, improve your grade. They should see some improvement in you. Like if they see like you are a studious person like them, you like focus on your grade, you're like improving, they will have a desire to be your friend. You will notice, like I have personally noticed it, not for me but for someone, like where they like not want to be someone's friend, but they like notice that there is some improvement in their marks are improving, they were like getting better grades, better marks. So sometimes someone will be like, okay, what happened, how are you doing, like they'll automatically like start getting attracted to you know and initially I didn't like take this very seriously. Like I didn't think I always thought like I have to chase things, I have to like be friends with them, I have to like be friendly with them to like be friends with them. But sometimes we don't have to do anything but changing ourselves. We change ourselves now, we are just going to attract those type of people. When you become certain kind of person now, you will be attracting people who are similar to you. You won't be attracting everyone. If you are someone who like do alcohol, you are going to attract other alcoholics in your life. If you are someone who is into fitness, you are going to attract other fitness people in your life. And it just naturally happens, you don't even realize it. Like God finds a way to make you like connect with those who are similar to you. Yeah, so notice, like try to change yourself. If you want to be friends with them, like try to like become like that. If you naturally want to become like that, don't force yourself, forced friendship is never good. But if you genuinely want to be like them, like try to change yourself, and slowly they themselves will be attracted to you and want to be a friend. And even if they don't, you will still find really good friends, your friends. That person is calling you now. Just a second. Hello. Oh yeah, it's okay, you are busy. Okay, need my help. Okay. Sorry, I'm actually busy. I'm with my friend. Tomorrow also I'm very busy. I'll let you know. Okay, sorry, like I'm busy right now. Maybe we don't need those terrible friends who do take us for granted. Yeah. Work on ourselves. I will try to find better friends. You also try to be better friends. And we are going to be friends always, so we don't have to worry. We have each other. What are your plans now? Okay, that's nice. I am going to like